Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Jacob Letman here. Thanks for being here with me today. We're covering an important topic, but before we get started with that, if you're looking to start driving with Lyft, check out the video description below. We have a link there where you can sign up to drive with Lyft and get a guarantee, a sign-up guarantee of up to $1,000. So definitely check that out. Also, there's a link in the video description below for Current. Current is an online mobile banking and highly rated. Just look them up, look at the reviews, and you'll see that you can earn you can earn 4% in interest rate returns for holding a savings account with them. A lot of great features about Current. Check that out. Okay, so let's get on to the video. I told you we have an important topic today. We're talking about whether or not it is worth it to use Uber's Tesla rental system. So Uber, or actually rather Hertz, who facilitates the Tesla rentals, purchased I want to say it was like 100,000. They put an order of 100,000 Teslas in for Hertz in general, and they allotted so many of those to be used for Uber to rent out to their drivers as rental cars, which at first thought you think, hey, that's pretty cool. I can rent a Tesla, but I have a buddy of mine, so I live in the Phoenix area. I have a buddy of mine who also lives in this area and drives here, and he went ahead and did the Tesla rental, and he was able to give me more information. So I wanted to make this video and share it with you in case you're either if you're considering going forward with getting on the list for the Tesla rental, or if you have done it in the past, if you would get into the comments below and share with us your experience on how your Tesla rental through Hertz went. So anyway, let me I was on the list to get a Tesla rental, and then my buddy has me rethinking it. So let me go through some of the facts with you. So if you want, you can look on Uber's website. They give you the basics for what the program all involves. Some of the pros that they have listed is that if you go ahead and do this program, you'll earn an extra $1 per ride for having a fully electric vehicle, which you think is like, okay, an extra $1 per ride. You're eligible for Uber Comfort with a Tesla as well. You get to forego fuel costs. They also give you a $40 credit to take an Uber to pick up your Tesla from Hertz. Okay, so those are the pros. Let's talk about some more logistics. So in order to be eligible for this, you have to have given at least 150 Uber rides. You have to have a 4.85 rating or higher. The base fee is $334, which at first you're like, okay, that's not so bad. There's also taxes and fees associated with that. I believe one of those fees is a $9 a day extra insurance charge. So they say that the insurance is included, but that there is extra insurance available. So I think I was told $9 a day. $9 a day, that covers you. If you don't get that, then you have to pay for like tires, windshield damage, something with the charging cord, I want to say also. I'm not sure on that. Again, if you've done this, get at us in the comment section below. Give us all the details you have. So for my buddy, it ended up being over $400, pushing close to $450, I think, when all was said and done with taxes and fees. Okay, so which, you know what? If you think about it, that is a lot of money. Granted, it's, what am I trying to say here? You can pick it up, you can test it out, you can take it back, you don't have to stay on it. But if you think about you doing that for a month, that's nearly $2,000, okay, sub to $1,800 a month for a $1,600 to $1,800 a month for a car rental. That is a lot of money. You can get Granted, you're not paying the same for fuel costs, but it's also not as good as you think. So let's talk about some of the cons. One of the big major cons that my buddy talked about was the need to find a charging station. So he was on the wait list in Phoenix for 6 months before he got the call that his Tesla was available. It's now available. They started this program off in a few flagship major metropolitan areas in the US. Now it's listed on the Uber website. Most major cities offer this program. So anyway, again, 6 months, he got a call, come pick it up. He went forward with it, and they have a couple different models available. So they have the long range version and the standard range version for battery. And obviously, if you can get the long range version, go for that. The standard battery, I think he said on average it was lasting, I think it's supposed to last 250 miles. He said around 200 miles he had to start looking for a place to go and charge, which, as you know, as a driver, 200 miles can go pretty quick. One of the it also kind of depends on your metropolitan area. Obviously, like California has a lot more charging stations. Phoenix, Teslas are still, there's more of them on the road, but they're still kind of up and coming. So you have to really plan out where you're going to stop and recharge your battery. And he said a couple things. What they tell you as far as how quickly charging goes takes longer than that, and charging costs are higher during the day than they are at night. So if you're driving a lot, inevitably you're going to have to stop and recharge during the day and pay higher prices for that. Granted, a lot less than gas, but there's a lot that you have to weigh out. Don't just take what Uber says at face value. Why would you ever take what Uber says at face value? Are they for the drivers? Have they ever been for the drivers? No. Okay. So anyway, the standard plus battery doesn't offer enough range in his opinion. So what else do I have on this? So basically, he told me that after doing this he did it for 2 weeks, and before this, well, he has a Nissan Altima that he got used. He got it for like $6,000, and he's been driving for years with that, and it's been very reliable for him. Knock on wood, that keeps going. But basically, he told me that he had to drive 25 hours just in order to pay for his rental. So 25 hours, that breaks down to, yeah, that makes sense. It's around $20 an hour. Again, it kind of depends your city and how you're doing with hitting those promos, and but all in all, he told me it was not worth it. 25 hours just to break even, and then you're making money. That's a lot and he drives a lot, but he told me cost-wise, what he's going to do, he's going to go back to driving his Altima. And he also said that as far as like passengers are concerned, there's quite a few that are impressed by the Tesla and think it's cool. There's a bunch that can't figure out how to get in or out of the vehicle doors, and especially he drives a lot of like Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights, and he said drunk people trying to get in and out of the car was a joke, and he had to stop and help a lot of people. So just time-wise, he was like, that was not efficient. Just a side thing. Anyway, this is what he told me. He said like he made a lot more money just driving his Altima. If you can get a used vehicle, it's a far better way to go. So you're not paying an exorbitant amount of money to Hertz, to Uber for your vehicle. Hertz is basically charging you for vehicle depreciation a lot. What's crazy, right? As drivers, we don't get vehicle depreciation compensation for our vehicles. Go figure, just another way that Uber is not for their drivers. But what I was going to tell you is this. What he has decided to do now moving forward is to take $250 each week and put that into a separate account. Actually, he's going to put it into a current account. Again, the link for that's in the video description below. And he's going to gain interest on that. But he's going to put that, so he's going to put $1,000 a month away for vehicle maintenance and also a rainy day fund, because you do that for 6 months, and knock on wood, the worst vehicle things that can go wrong are not going to cost you as much as you'll have put away. So even though gas is high and expensive right now, it doesn't, even with the Tesla, it does not offset those costs. So anyway, that's his experience. Again, you guys, get at me in the video description below. Let me know your experience if you've gone ahead and done the Tesla rental through Uber. I'm Jacob Lettman. This is the Rideshare Hub. Until the next time, you guys, stay safe out there.